forget the temporary ban of TikTok that was lifted after 24 hours in January, right around Inauguration Day, was a temporary reprieve, and the fate of TikTok in the United States remains up in the air. ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, has most recent statements indicate that they are still reticent to sell the popular video application. Rumors have it that yesterday VP JD Vance and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick were looking at bids in the White House, and with the president indicating the start of a trade war, what the hell do we think is going to happen with TikTok? On top of that, to throw this, who's bidding on the TikTok thing right now? A consortium led by OnlyFans founder Tim Stokely is making a run at TikTok, right? And most recently, and this one's not considered a super serious bid, and I'll explain why in a minute, Amazon. Mm-hmm. They're like, sure, we'll buy TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Meh.
There was some indications that ByteDance was kind of coming around to the idea of maybe selling US TikTok. I'm thinking after the 54% tariffs that were just levied on China, they may be less likely to do that.
Yeah.
So we said OnlyFans TikTok would be good. There is a subreddit for that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of content creators that will post fake TikTok content where it is nude. So
TikTok trends. Yeah, it's not hard to find.
We can those too.
Obviously, TikTok it's still in that number one position as far as global social media platforms, global video platforms.
For now,
yeah. What do you think? I mean, April 5th, I think, is the day. Yeah, April 5th deadline. So they've got until Sunday.
Oh,
no, Saturday.
Dude. All right, so recap. Okay, recap.
Go.
I did not have TikTok, if you guys remember. I stayed away from TikTok my entire life. I was a virgin.
Oh, that's right. I have seen you on TikTok lately.
Yeah. And then Alex was like, the algorithm is better than anything in the world. Like, you should try it just to experience the algorithm.
Yes.
And I downloaded it the day before the ban as let's give it a shot. Downloaded it, played around with it for that day, and was like, it's okay. Banned, unbanned. Now I'm like on TikTok and kind of enjoying TikTok. So now I like have skin in the game, and I'm like, don't ban my TikTok.
To clarify something for chat, they're not tariffing online content, but ByteDance is a Chinese company. They're going to be influenced by domestic and international politics. Quite frankly, levying massive tariffs globally is not a good look if you're trying to convince a company that needs the permission of the Chinese government to sell that piece. Somehow I don't think OnlyFans founder Tim Stokely's bid is going to be accepted.
Why?
Because
of the corns?
Because of the corns, baby. Right?
Come on.
And you know what? I almost feel bad for Stokely because he's been, ever since everything fell apart, because you remember a few years ago when OnlyFans is like, we're dialing back on the adult content, and everybody went, F you. And they were like, okay, we're sorry. And they capitulated immediately, right?
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't survive.
Porn built that site.
100%.
Now, they've been wanting to go away from it because, again, traditional banking, traditional financing, traditional freaking IPO stuff, it's not pornography, right? Like, it just doesn't play. I disagree with that. You disagree with that.
I disagree.
But that's the truth, right? Wall Street doesn't like corn.
They love corn.
No, they love They love hookers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, escorts. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got till Saturday.
No. Like
What do you so do you what do you think's happening here?
You can't you're
They could grant another extension, which I personally think is what they're going to do. I don't think they're going to ban TikTok the same week as these tariffs go into place because I think they're worried about riots.
You can't piss that many people off in such a short amount of time. You can't be like, oh, hey, you can't afford a new car anymore. Oh, hey, you can't afford video games anymore. Oh, hey, you can't afford a TV anymore. By the way, we're taking away your favorite social media. Like, if they're not playing video games and they're not watching TV and now they can't TikTok, what are they going to do besides burn the country down?
Yep.
That's my analysis.
So you think they're just gonna?
I think they're gonna extend it, and they're gonna continue with the bids, and I don't think they'll actually like. I don't know. I don't think they'll actually get rid of TikTok like ever. I don't. I really don't. I can't see them doing it. Unless I don't know. No, I can't. 100%. I just can't. I'm sorry.
Well, again, the other problem is anything they buy doesn't come with the algorithm.
I know.
Which is a problem. They keep throwing these valuations at it. I'm like, I'm not sure it's worth that without the algorithm.
That's very true, first of all. But I mean, like, I would be okay. Like, if you're like, oh, the algorithm now is gonna suck, I'd be like, okay. Like, I don't know. I'm following people I want to follow. That's fine.
So there's something interesting there, actually. So I've noticed this, as have some other creators, right? And I've seen some talk about this lately. Tinfoil hat time. There is a feeling right now that TikTok has been intentionally kneecapping the algorithm recently to lower the valuation and to mess with people.
Oh.
And they're not going to reinstitute the good algorithm until this is all settled, at least in the United States. Because there's people who've noticed like weird stuff is happening with your reach these days. So, somebody's saying Corn built VHS and Blu-ray. This is from chat. Yes, that's true. It did. Helped it a lot. And the internet. No. Yeah. So the technology, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't it? I want to say like Seattle. Seattle like actually made like cam sites like super popular. I think that like or Seattle was the birthplace of like cam websites or something.
It might be. We might have to do some research into that.
Research.
There's so many like sex work stories we need to get around to.
Yeah, let me do a quick Google. I'm just gonna Google adult cam website. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Shit. All right, folks. Let us know what you think down in chat. Jay thinks they're going to extend it. I'm tempted to agree with Jay. I think they're gonna run another extension starting Saturday. I haven't seen. Normally, you see the CEO of TikTok come in right about now, and if we see something come out tomorrow, that will tell me. Because usually, Shou, who's the CEO of TikTok, Shou Chew, he will come out if he's feeling it's nervous and be like, "Start calling senators," you know. I don't know. I think you're right. I think they're going to extend it. Again, I don't think ByteDance is going to be up for selling it with this tariff hit.
Oh. Hey.
So, let us know what you think in the comments.